Okay, this is my first video of reading the Bible, Scripture, and this is Isaiah 46:1. Now I just want to focus on this one here. To whom will you liken me, and make me equal? So if I stop there, even before that, and compare me, I didn't stop. So that's basically saying that we should be alike, as if like these other gods, because I'm sorry about this rocking around, but we'll figure out a better way to do it. To whom will you liken me, and make me equal, and compare me? That we should be alike? Like, what the heck? They lavish gold out of the bag, and weigh silver on the scales. They hire a goldsmith, and he makes it a small g god. And they prostrate themselves. Yes, they worship. So, like, I'm going to stop here, because in my opinion, like, we're just taking a small part of Scripture, but there's so much involved in it. The writers, when writers who are good writers, good communicators, I would say communicators. Okay, so they prostrate themselves. Yes, they worship. So it's like, almost like the person that's writing it is saying that there are probably people who prostrate themselves, and he's distinguishing between, that don't worship when they prostrate. But he's confirming that they're prostrating themselves to worship. Yes, they're worshipping. Alright, number 7. They bear it on the shoulder. They carry it. This is the idol, the things. And they set it in its place. And it stands. From its place it shall not move. Unless they move it. No, that's not in there. That's my thing. Though one cries out to it, yet it cannot answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Now, that's pretty clear, so we're going to move down a little bit here. Remember this, and show yourselves, men. Recall to your mind, O your transgressors. Now, I can't go back to that, because I haven't read it from. Remember the former things of old, for I am, capital G, God, and there is no other. So, if people can't get this crap, I'm not saying it's crap, sorry, I very apologise for that, but I mean, why do people not see this? For I am the one, there is no other. I am God. Capital G, that's what he's saying. And there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times things that are not yet done. Saying, ooh, is divine counsel, Mikey? I don't know about that. My counsel shall stand. Now look, I'm just reading through Deuteronomy, and I'm not trying to clear on Mike Heiser's thing, but I had an email conversation with Ron Johnson, and he was saying some funny stuff. Okay, so I don't know exactly what he was saying, but it sounded funny. Whereas when I read this, This is just the English. It's not even the Hebrew, Greek, or whatever. For I am, it's obviously that, the capital I, capital G, God. And there is no other. And he says it again. I am, capital G, God, capital I. And there is none like me, with a capital M, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand. So with the capital M, if I point, we can see this. Here, there we go. Capital M. My counsel shall not stand. And I, capital I, will do all my, meaning the creator of everything, my pleasure. Calling a bird of prey from the east. Now that's interesting. The man who executes my counsel from a far country. Indeed, I have spoken it. Now, this is really interesting. I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it, and I will also do it. So let's take right here. Where's the pen? Yeah. The man who executes my counsel. Now, I could take this, and many people could. Is that what they call those homophones? Is it? Because the execute right. I'm gonna find it again. The executes there can have two meanings. It can be, so someone could misread that and say that some man executed all God's counsel. But there's clearly a counsel there. But no, this is like saying that, you know, like you are executing what the council does. You know, like ordering in a way, as we say. And in fact, who orders my counsel could be, no, I don't know, there's different translation. From a far country, indeed, I have spoken it here. Listen to me, you stubborn-hearted. Listen to me, you stubborn-hearted, who are far from righteousness. I bring my righteousness near, it shall not be far off. And then we're going to go back up to here. I'm sorry, I'm going to find a different way of doing this, but there's no editing, I don't like editing. For you have trusted in your wickedness. Interesting, right? You have trusted in your wickedness. You have said, no one sees me. Funny. Your wisdom and your knowledge have warped you. And that wisdom there, definitely not with a capital W. And you have said in your heart, I am, and there is none else besides me. Now, I don't know, people can't get what's going on. Therefore, evil shall come upon you. You shall not know from where it arises. Isn't that interesting? Like, how many verses have we gone through? So, I'm just hoping that anyone that wants to comment on this stuff would like to engage, because this is kind of the whole idea of biblical study, and I don't do the old Hebrews and Greeks, but we can basically get the gist of it from the English, I think. Like, translations aren't too bad. Therefore evil shall... you shall not know, and trouble shall fall upon you, and you will not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon you, suddenly, and you won't know it, like which you shall not know. Like you won't know it, suddenly which you shall not know. Stand now. That's a good one. Like that. Stand now with your enchantments, and the multitude of your sorceries, in which you have laboured from your youth. Perhaps you will be able to profit. Perhaps you will be able to prevail. You are wearied in the multitude of your counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save you from what shall come upon you. I mean, that's pretty clear what's going on here. Behold, they shall be as stubble. And in my opinion, like stubble would mean like burnt brush, you know, you got a fire, it's out of there, you know, there's nothing, man, and it's not growing again. The fire shall burn them. Yeah, so there you go, straight down. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. It shall not be a coal to be warmed by, nor a fire to sit before. Now, anyone who has burnt coal or had a fire and it's too hot, like, you'll know what's going on there. Thus they be to you with whom you have laboured. Okay, so I'm going to have to stop there, and I'm going to pick this up. No disrespect to anyone, but I want to do this. I want to go through Isaiah in different parts or whatever, wherever the thing comes. I was on Deuteronomy before, but we're obviously in Isaiah now because some stupid atheist. No, well, I don't know. It sounds pretty stupid. Like, no, not stupid. A lying atheist started just saying crap, and it just wasn't in there. I looked it up, and it just wasn't there. I won't mention his name, but he's on there, and like, the person is clearly lying. He's got a double A, capital A, and a small A, and then the rest. And the guy's clearly lying. He's either stupid or he's lying. So, we're going to have to really get serious about defending at least scripture, because people just lie about this stuff and somehow they think that they've won or something, and it's like, actually, you just lost and you need to come back. Alright, thank you very much. God bless anyone who watches this. Goodbye.